Who the fuck is Dolores Cannon?
Cannon.
Cannon.
Yes, first of all. And second of all,
Cannon.
she is the goddess who actually made millions of people understand that we're not only this body.
Yeah.
And we lived over and over and over again.
Wow. Dolores Cannon, you know what it sounds like? By
Yeah.
the sound of what you're explaining?
Yeah.
I think she might have been an alien. Yeah. Trying to teach us. Honestly, I really think if there was really an alien in this planet that lived among us, she might be one of them.
So I never say no to anything because I mean I say no when people are as to some stuff, but then when you were talking about the idea, I was like, what if this person is alien? Maybe.
I mean,
honestly, I can't say no. How do I know?
Well,
how do I know it's not? She's not.
This is how we know. Look at her.
What is that? She looks.
Look, she's so normal. She's like normal grandmother. She doesn't look like a celebrity, like a Joe Dispenza. She doesn't look like this.
Does Joe Dispenza look like a celebrity?
Yeah, he looks.
Yeah, he looks like a celebrity.
She looks like your grandma, like a neighbor. Like not our grandma, because we're not white, but like a grandma, like your friend's.
So what is the problem with that?
The problem is, how does she know so much? How does she have so much power?
Yeah, that's
like,
interesting.
She must
because
be
when she talks, she looks like my grandma. My grandma looked like this. I'm not white, but my grandma was white. So she really looked like. That's why that was interesting, because it wasn't the age of social media that people get famous that way.
Yeah.
We're talking about this stuff. So she really loved this, and she was into this stuff. She was a hypnotist. She was a hypnotist.
Why haven't we gotten hypnotized?
I want to do that. Let's go to Florida. There is this lady
in Florida.
She is her.
Let's go.
Her student. Like, do they say student? Her.
Yeah,
she taught her.
Apprentice, maybe, or something.
Whatever called. And then she does people. And then they call.
She does people.
She does people. Oh my god.
I'm sure she does.
I'm sorry. No, she put people on hypnosis. And they call it like past life regression.
Yeah.
And then you kind of like remember all your past life. I never tried it, but they say it's a thing.
Okay, but do you remember it while you're in hypnosis, or do you remember it after you're back and you're like,
no, they will record you for you.
Yeah. And then
so I saw some video of this lady on YouTube that the person is dead asleep.
Yeah.
And the person is talking about her past life, that she was a pirate or she was something like.
She was a pirate,
and she was a man in her past life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you can be anything.
Of course, there's no gender. Like you can.
My small mind thinking that there's like this.
No, there's no way that you stay in the same gender.
Okay, my mind just grew.
You see, I'm helping you. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm just okay. So Dolores Cannon did that for thousands of people.
Okay, but
millions maybe.
Yeah, potentially billions, because if she was an alien and she came to this planet, she might have gone to other planets.
This is like his answer. His brain is like, whatever I don't understand, so they are aliens.
What if I do understand?
So
what if they are
whatever
aliens?
is out of, that's.
I mean, that would be like
that would be the way my brain works.
But so it's not just regressing a life of gender doesn't exist, but what about biology? Like, could you have been an animal? Could you have been a plant?
Dolores Cannon says that you've been rock, you've been tree.
Holy shit!
You lived in different dimensions and different plants.
That sounds
planets. Sorry,
both everything.
Yeah,
perhaps.
And you lived everything. And if have you watched this movie like Everything Everywhere All at the same time?
No.
And how?
But I've heard of it.
In this movie, they're talking about oh
wait, no, I think I do.
Parallel words,
yeah,
and then in one of the words, actually, this lady with her daughter are rock.
I take it back. I did watch it. Yeah. Somewhere along the lines, this girl lives parallel lives, and I think she keeps dying or something.
Yeah, no, they have problems with the mom. She has problem with her mom all the time.
That's
and then in a word, they were rock.
They keep killing each other. She keeps killing somebody, and then at the end they like.
You don't remember the movie,
no,
but yeah,
exactly.
Close enough. Okay.
All right. So, question: does Dolores Cannon share what her past lives were?
What? I don't remember.
Why not? I mean, like,
most probably. But then there was something. Dolores
Cannon. Would that be interesting to know?
Who was the guy who saw future? Like a predict all the future. He's the most famous person in
Nostradamus.
Nostradamus.
Yeah. Was she Nostradamus?
She got in touch with Nostradamus. How?
Yeah.
Tell me how.
Subconsciously.
No, not directly. She used one of her patients. Actually, she didn't use it. Once when, hopefully I'm saying it correctly. Most probably it's 100%, because I read this like years ago. Once when she put one of her patients in a slave, this person starts speaking as Nostradamus. And it's not like she was Nostradamus in her past life, but Nostradamus in the past, because the time exists simultaneously.
Yes,
there is no past, there is no future, there is no now, everything happens now.
Yes, everything is happening.
Nostradamus used this person to communicate with Dolores Cannon. So they talked about future, past, what's gonna happen.
Okay.
And what is the meaning of his predictions?
Huh.
Confused, huh? Your brain is like what is happening?
No. This is like, wow. Now I really like Dolores Cannon because she believes, and she's explained that time does not exist in a linear way, past, present, future.
Exactly.
It just all exists at the same time, and not just in one line. Like it exists everywhere, in multi-universes, perhaps or more. So like we're living and we're existing now, right? But we're also living and existing in billions of years in the past, billions of years in the future, billions of years in the present in other dimensions. How cool is that? But cool. How can we communicate with other dimensions? Like, or what's the point of that if we can't? Then like, well, how does that even matter then? Huh?
Maybe we shouldn't.
Why?
Why should we communicate with our I don't think anything good's come if we get in touch with. But okay. There is this idea of that we can, with hiring our frequency, we can actually jump to a different dimension. Which is, you don't understand. It's like all of a sudden, everything around you change. You know, in my previous video, we talked about my life is changing.
Yes.
Money-wise and everything.
Yes.
So the idea there is, actually, you're not changing. You actually went to a different dimension. In this dimension, people around you, everything is better for you there because your frequency is higher.
Yeah, but that sounds like your present reality is just transforming into your other dimensional reality.
Yes.
So what happens to your past you?
And that stays there and continue as miserable as it is. So there are parallel.
Holy fuck! Wait, you're saying,
anytime you make a big decision. You're like this miserable person. You make a decision, you switch your life, and the miserable continues to be.
You're fucking with my brain right now. My brain's about to blow up. Because earlier, you're like, your brain's blowing up now, my brain was
now it's blowing up.
Right now, it kind of is.
So,
it's like, you're saying that when we are able to achieve these new, these just new achievements, when we change our minds, our present existence goes into some parallel universe.
Yes.
And now we exist in a new parallel universe, but the other part of us stays behind in another.
It doesn't stop. It keeps.
It continues.
Imagine nothing changed in your life now. So you keep doing this.
But it's almost like we're new, we're different, we're in another.
Yeah.
We're in another
and then do you know what is funny? You see, we're talking about a theory, so don't get crazy. This is a theory. I'm not saying it's 100% true, but imagine, because I felt this since I started growing, and I'm getting smarter, about money and how to make money, and then all of a sudden I see people around me are getting smarter.
People around you are getting smarter. Yes.
They wouldn't listen to me before, and now we're talking about stuff, and they're understanding, and they're changing, and is that actually? Everyone is getting smarter, or did I go to a different dimension?
Holy
that
fuck.
People are smarter there.
I'm in a different dimension with you.
So that might be. You can take people with you. So when you switch all together. I mean, we're talking about theory. This is
that's
but a simple way to say it. This is one of the theories, and
that sounds awesome. That sounds exciting.
yeah, it's exciting. You can. Some people, I mean, like I saw some people talking that they changed their reality. They just switched to the different dimension.
Wow.
And they say we all of a sudden, work is different, life is different, things is different. But then, that can be like you're changing. So your environment changed too. I don't know.
So maybe part of maybe all of that and at the same time. But so Dolores Cannon, the alien, did she talk about this? Like, was this part of her? Like, telling you that you would go into different dimensions, leaving your previous self behind and living a new existence in your new elevated self in a new dimension? Did she mention that? Or?
Because I'm not sure honestly. I'm just mixing up different theories together. So
we're mixing it.
So hopefully, but let me tell you what I remember from Dolores Cannon. Okay,
yeah.
What I'm sure, but not talk about what I'm not sure. This is like this theory might be just a little bit too much. Anyways, so she when she started working with people. She doesn't say anything out of like her saying like I know this. She just is recording people's story. So people say, "Oh, I was a man in like previous life. I got hurt. I was in like imagine a woman is here. She's sleeping, not meditate. What they call it? Hypnotized. And then
is hypnosis similar to meditation? Do you think is that possible?
It is. So meditation, if you go deeper and deeper, still not sleep, but then somebody or even yourself getting access to your subconscious, mainly somebody, what they do is like getting access to your subconscious,
Yeah.
So bring out whatever you remember.
Wow.
Sometimes from your childhood, sometimes from even your past lives. Anyways, so then what happened? What we're talking about? Yeah. So she said, so imagine I'm there, and then all of a sudden I remember in my previous life, example, I was a man and my current husband was my mother.
Wow.
And we had a lot of problem. And now in this life again we have problem because there is a word between the life. When you die, it's like a soul, like a whatever, a spirit word. You go there and then you see what did I do with my life? It was like, okay, I screwed this life up. Next life we go, now you're gonna be my mother and I will be your child, and then we try to work it out this way. And the point of coming to the earth over and over again, it's not something crazy like I'm gonna change the world. It doesn't matter. The word doesn't matter. The word is a school. This is what Dolores Cannon say.
Mm-hmm. The world
it's
is a
school for those souls to come and learn. And she said, quote,
this is an academy.
I love that. I remember some people because it's in English. Sometimes I forget them.
Yeah.
But she says, we didn't come to earth. No, we came to earth, sorry.
We did come to earth.
Only to learn how to manipulate energy.
Wow.
We came to earth only to learn how to manipulate energy.
How are we doing so far? How are we doing with that? Learning how to...
What did I tell you in our previous video about...
We're getting there.
We were talking about
making some progress.
Getting access to subconscious, and then you said in the guys, if you didn't see our previous video, go ahead and watch it. We talked about subconscious, how to get access to subconscious to change belief system.
Yeah.
But there we talked about instead of visualizing or instead of just an affirmation, teach your body emotionally how does that future feels like, which Dr. Joe Dispenza said this.
Yeah.
What is that feeling? It's energy.
Yeah.
You start feeling rich.
Wow.
You start feeling famous, feeling happy, instead of visualizing that. So Dolores Cannon say we are here in the earth to learn, manipulate energy.
And then what happens once we learn how to manipulate energy?
And Dr. Joe Dispenza says, oh my God, I love putting all this together. It's like a puzzle.
Dots,
yes.
Yeah.
So Dolores Cannon says we are here to learn how to manipulate energy.
Yeah.
Dr. Joe Dispenza says energy goes where attention goes. We create things with energy. For example, in meditation, Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditation, he asks you to bring your attention to your throat or bring it to your brain. And then because he says, when you bring your attention here, energy goes there. And then we see in his meditation retreats, people are healing because they learn how to manipulate energy. That's why I'm reading many people's books, so I can put them together as a puzzle.
That sounds
Isn't it exciting?
Yes.
You know, I don't understand people when people are like having this boring life and boring jobs, and then, or they study. I mean, I went to university and I learned nothing. And now I'm excited to this topic, and I'm reading their books, I'm listening to their audios, I'm listening to their seminars, their speeches, and then putting these dots together. It's amazing.
Okay, so what happens once we learn how to manipulate that energy?
You can create anything you want.
Okay, and let's say we do create anything we want here on Earth.
Yeah.
Because Dolores Cannon said, we're here on Earth to learn how to manipulate energy. Okay, right? We're here to learn how to manipulate energy. Let's say we figured that out on Earth. Then what? Now that we've accomplished our mission on Earth, we've learned how to manipulate energy, then what? Like, what's after that?
So here I need to get help from someone else, not the Dolores Cannon, because I studied some other people. Michael Newton says that he has a similar books. He was also a hypnotist. He was using this. Actually, he's older than Dolores Cannon.
Were these people friends?
No. He's older than his books.
Why weren't they friends? Like,
yeah.
Why?
So he also was one of the like he tried to use that, helping people to remember their childhood. And then all of a sudden, in his hypnosis, some people start talking about like it's a woman talking about when she was a man, or at the opposite. And he was like, "But you were a woman." And then he realized that they're talking about the life that they used to live like 100 years ago. And then slowly, first he thought it's a random. And he was like, okay, people are just saying maybe it's a delusion. And then when he learned the technique, you see everyone is remembering their past life.
Wow.
And then if you want, you can read his book. It's called, one of his book is Journey of Soul. He says, very short, I want to say it. You decide to come to the earth to learn. And then you die, you see that you didn't learn enough, come back. It might happen thousands of times.
Wow.
And then we are part of a big soul, like the divine, the source. And then whatever we're doing, collectively, all of us are gonna be kind of like joining that divine. So we are divine, but small pieces of divine.
And then what happens once we join the divine? What happens?
And these people who were talking about the spirit world, he asked them. So they talked about in the Journey of Soul.
Yeah.
He asked people, so what is happening there? And they say, we are looking past. There's our master. Somebody is there who is helping us, and this person is an older soul. They don't come back to Earth anymore. They are so advanced. They don't need to come back to Earth.
Trainers.
And then when they get more advanced, they go somewhere we can't see there, because we're not ready. And when we are ready to see that, we're not coming to Earth to tell you.
What the?
Yeah, that's a reality.
I mean, yes.
So just stupid souls are in the like we are just.
So me and you right now, we're kind of stupid.
It's
souls
not
so
stupid
far.
because this fact that we're talking about it means we're getting advanced. But there are more stupid people.
I mean, in a way, I see how this can translate to, like, say, picture the source. Picture this new evolution of those master souls, right? That they don't come back to Earth. Maybe they've gone to another planet and they're living in existence in another planet.
Or higher dimension.
Yeah, another higher dimension, another planet, and so.
Yeah, not planet. I think dimension.
Kind of like planet too, though. But yes, like another dimension, right? Another existence.
Yeah.
And so we don't know what that other existence looks like because we're not there. They are, and that's why we can't see what they're experiencing.
But they're not coming back.
And they're not.
They don't need to.
And we're not there either. But if we graduate and we get to that level, we will live in that existence. Okay, but then that makes me wonder, what level do you think you're at? Like, how much do you think you've learned, and what do you think, like, where do you think you are, as far as, because me and you are here on this planet, right?
So I think there is this theory of old souls. Have you heard about old souls? Some people have old soul.
Yeah.
They say, Dolores Cannon says, this new children generation, younger than us. We're talking not about Gen Z, even after Gen Z. Like, what is the Alpha? Gen Alpha? I think Gen Alpha.
Yeah, I think so.
They are old souls. Not all of them are old souls, but old souls came. She said they're coming next generation.
Why are they back?
They are coming to help and advance the earth, so we are going to. They were talking about the theory of new earth. Again, remember we talked about different dimension?
Yeah.
We say different like you can switch. And she said the world is going to the new world, like the planet Earth. Everyone, we're going to the new Earth. And everyone who gets ready to go to the new Earth, actually people are getting ready. That's why we're talking about it.
We're getting ready?
And then there are people who do not want to understand
They're not getting ready.
Not to want to, they're going to stay behind. Again,
a bit longer.
You remember the life, the miserable Earth stays with war and everything, and then there will be another Earth which is beautiful and people are not sick and
More
people
harmonious.
there's no war. We're talking about theory, guys.
Yeah, of course.
We're not stupid. But then I love that theory. I wish this is
that sounds awesome. That sounds like promising. If you had to guess, how many times do you think you've been back here on Earth?
I don't know, because I used to think like it's gonna be 100 times, but then I heard from people. Yeah, and then I heard people.
You've been here 100 times?
Yeah, but people say some people thousands of times.
How many times do you think I've been here?
I think 100, like a couple of hundreds, like a few hundreds.
You know what that means, right?
Yes.
So if it's been 100 times, that's probably not bad. But if it's been 1,000 or 1,000 times, that means like I haven't learned. Like I'm like stubborn and I haven't learned. Like I'm stupid.
Anything. No, I think we could live, but we didn't. We know nothing. Imagine for that, when we used to live in a caves. Like, what did you know? Nothing. You couldn't even speak.
Yeah.
So it takes time for people to grow and evolve.
And I was actually thinking about that too. That's another like way of describing or like expressing evolution, where we gradually improve.
And Dolores Cannon was talking about aliens. Actually, this is your favorite.
Oh yes, my fucking love it.
She say, I
might be an orphan alien. That's probably why I like it. Just kidding.
So you heard of this in Egypt, like in pyramid, there are pictures of gods bringing food, bringing things from sky.
Yeah.
Have you heard of those pictures?
Yes.
Dolores Cannon is talking about when they created the Earth. The point was we're gonna create human beings. Human beings didn't have souls. Souls flies to their bodies, like came to their bodies.
Yeah.
That was the first generation of immigrant souls, let's say.
Wow.
And then it was so difficult because souls are light and they don't have weight. And then the earth was heavy for them. And some of them wanted to just kill themselves. It was like, I don't want to stay here.
Oh, wow.
It was so heavy and painful for them. And some of them,
emotions.
they just wanted to finish it.
They're their own beings. They're their own beings.
Yes, and the body had their own consciousness. And the soul entered the body.
So there was two consciousnesses together.
There was consciousness and soul. Two different things.
Is that where the subconscious and conscious comes together? Like two?
Most probably.
I mean, because this is what I'm putting together. Like two dots. Or 2 dots. 2 points. Whatever. I'm connecting some fucking dots here. Consciousness, subconsciousness, beings, souls, both beings come together.
Yeah.
What?
So anyways, after thousands of years, these stupid human bodies couldn't learn nothing. And they say, so advanced soul says, because people forget. When the soul enters the body, they forget their past, so they know nothing. So advanced souls come to the earth to help them, teaching them how to form.
Yeah.
And then now we see in the pyramid, there are pictures of, in ancient Egypt, there are pictures of gods coming from sky, bringing food or like the tools to start farming.
Okay, that was thousands of years ago. What are they doing today for us?
Advanced souls, we're already advanced, almost like halfway through. So most probably they don't come back to Earth.
Or maybe they're still helping us, like Elon Musk and
he's devil
spaceship.
No,
but he's evolving us too. Like he's contributing.
No, I'd hate him.
The spaceship, the
like we're not. It's not outside. It's inside us. Whatever happening is there is a universe inside of us, not outside.
And
he is a stupid rich person
Okay, continue.
I swear to
Continue,
God, he's just a stupid idiot.
Why?
No, oh my God.
And not that. Listen,
no, I'm kidding. Oh my God, he's a millionaire. He's gonna just.
He's a billionaire, but it's okay. Listen,
I'm a billionaire.
I'm 50-50.
Did I call him millionaire?
He
I'm
deserves
sorry.
that. You're a fucking millionaire.
You are just a millionaire. You're not a billionaire. Oh my God, that's it. He's gonna be like, what did you say? It's okay. You called me stupid. It's fine. Did you call me a millionaire?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Anyways, that was funny. No, I think I like him because he's a smart person, but I don't like him because he just intervene in things that he doesn't know, like now politics. Like.
I mean, yes, I agree. Like, yes, I admire certain parts of him, but I also think like, why are you being immature? Sometimes you're very immature about certain things. You're just throwing yourself out there just because you can.
Just stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, it's like are you attention seeking? You don't need it. Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Maybe he needs more.
Maybe, but maybe.
But get some help.
Yeah, it's or I don't know. I mean, you're human, right?
Why are we talking about the Elon Musk and Dolores Cannon videos?
I don't know. Because
that was you starting this.
Well, yeah.
Anyways, back to Dolores Cannon.
Well, because the idea was that
he's helping humanity now.
If those spirits were helping humanity at the time, maybe they're still helping us today. Because I was wondering, why were they helping them back in the Egyptian
because
times?
They were so stupid at that point.
But aren't we still somewhat? You just called Elon Musk stupid, right?
Yeah.
So aren't we? And he's like one of our elites, no? So then, aren't we still stupid then? Maybe how are they helping us now, and how are they helping him? Are they helping him with the scholarship?
I don't know the answer, guys. If you know the answers, honestly, this is a theory. We can't come to the conclusion. There's no way that we say, okay, we figured it out. This is a way.
You know what, Elon? You should come by and we should conversate.
I don't like you, and I don't want to talk to you. I would leave if you come.
That's not true. Come on.
No, come on.
It would be a good opportunity to conversate, though.
Actually, he's giving $1 million away. If
Why?
you want to give me, don't give me money. Just stay where you belong. Do not intervene on those stuff. He's just doing political things. Have you seen that?
He's getting involved in politics.
Yeah, because he's rich now. You just let him do whatever he wants to do.
People make mistakes. We all make mistakes.
I want to make mistake too.
You do?
Yeah. But I don't have enough money to do those big mistakes.
Okay,
anyways,
but he's still a human.
Okay, guys, let's get back to Dolores Cannon.
Dolores
and you
Cannon.
can talk about
Listen.
Okay, in comment section, please. First of all, what do you think about Dolores Cannon? Do you believe that we lived over and over again? And what is the point? And the second question, the most important question is, who is Elon Musk? Do you care about Elon Musk? Do you think he's stupid? Just write it in the comments section.
I also don't mean any disrespect to Dolores Cannon when I call her an alien. Look at her. She's like so basic and like so advanced at the same time. She has to be an alien. She's an alien. But okay. I do respect her.
Okay. I think Elon Musk cut our
that was... Okay,
guys, just help us out in the comment section because I have no idea what is true and not true. But I believe that Elon Musk is stupid. This is true.
I think he's an alien too.
No, he's stupid. Come on, whoever is just weird, he thinks they are. That cannot be possible. Like whoever is stupid doesn't mean it's not possible.
You should still. I hope this is still recording.
Yes, it's recording. But it's like what?
We can't stop talking about this. But they turned off the studio.
Let's talk about it in next episode. If people want, we can talk about it. What do you think?
I agree. Good.
And guys, be you. Just be you. Yeah. Be the best version of you. Love you. Goodbye.
If you can't see us, you can see that sign right there.
This is a be you.